Hello everybody. I'm about to go in and start working on page 2 of the new Assault story, but I want to show you something I was kind of doing last night. These are some of my characters called Mystery Squadron from a while ago. I think it was about 5 years ago. And I started working through some character design stuff from some tips from Shane Glines, and I feel like I've improved concept-wise. I want to show you what I was doing last night. So that's the original character, and what you learn on that Shane Glines interview, that lecture that he gave, is a lot of talk about shapes and stuff. So I redesigned him a little bit. And I really like the big chunky shapes on the boots. I simplified up the costume a little bit. And I really like where this character design is going. And I thought, and also the reason I think there's like 4 characters, one of which is a panther or a displacer beast. And the reason I didn't add a female character to that, which I wanted to, is I was really not good at drawing female characters. And by the way, I'm probably still not very good at it. But we are going to maybe bring those characters back at some point. Okay, let me bring that one. That's page 1, which was completed. And there's my new title that's on there. Everything's looking great. And then here's my rough. Now I always hesitate. Let's see if I can turn this off here. I always hesitate to show you my roughs because the roughs are not fun to look at. They're not like amazing art or anything like that. And I can draw, you know, right on the page, and it's fine. But one thing I cannot do is figure out sizes and composition. So that's the real reason for the rough. And so, you know, we've got some really basic figures. They look really scribbly. And when I start drawing, just as you saw in the Grave Robber comic, you know, I tend to go away from the rough. But what the rough really is there for is to show me compositionally where things are at, and also how to get everything in the right size for it to fit on the page, because that's very hard to plan. All right. So in this one, I think this is what we're going to try and do. Just the one figure up at the top. She's in a borderless panel. It's going to be white space behind her, and that's on purpose to show that she's isolated, and it's just going to be Iseult. And she's struggling mid-transformation.